Universal's theme parks are just as good as Disney's. A trip to Orlando would not be complete unless you visited both parks. Any trip to Orlando will cost you money, and depending on the size of your family and how many days you plan to spend at the park tickets to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure can rapidly add up to several hundreds of dollars. Now, this does not include other vacation fees such as transportation, accommodation, and food. A trip to Universal Studios can be fairly expensive if not well planned and researched. But fortunately, a little forethought and common sense are all required to save significantly on your trip. A vacation to Universal Studios in Orlando is not completely out of reach for those on a tight budget. Following a few suggestions below will make your trip more enjoyable and cost effective. But before diving into it, please remember that we make these videos for free for your entertainment, and all we ask is that you click the like button and subscribe with the notification bell on. Purchase your tickets as soon as possible. The simplest way to save money is to purchase your tickets before you even arrive at the gate. If you buy your tickets online, you can save up to $20 per person. Or if you phone Universal Studios and book your tickets, you can save up to $80 for a family of four. And just because I said you'd have to buy your tickets in advance doesn't mean you had to. You may stand in front of the Universal gates 24 hours before arriving at the parks. You might also call Universal and book your tickets over the phone. They will give you a confirmation number, and all you have to do is pick them up at the will call kiosk. You will not only save money, but you will also skip the long queues at the ticket office. How often have you booked tickets in advance for any of your trips? Carefully hunt around for the tickets. If you buy your tickets from a third-party vendor other than Universal, you must be careful who you get them from. Don't be enticed to buy tickets from unknown sources just because they're cheap. To be honest, if a deal appears too good to be true, it probably is. Many fraudulent and invalid tickets are being offered online or those at roadside stands on the waiting list. Never buy tickets from Craigslist or eBay. Theme parks use pictures and fingerprint scans to correlate multi-day tickets with their users, ensuring that any unused days are not used by anybody else, and parks are meticulously recorded. I've seen it happen before where people arrive at the entrance with bogus tickets. Universal can then do whatever they want for them. They can't receive a refund, and they've just squandered their money on a bogus ticket. The easiest way to go about it is to ensure you're buying from a legitimate seller. There are now some fantastic websites where you can purchase inexpensive tickets. I've used a travel firm called Undercover Tourist before, and they sell Universal tickets at a discount. Another good place to check is at your AAA or CA office. They frequently provide discounts on multi-day tickets. Consider staying longer or purchasing an annual pass. Universal wants you to stay longer, so they price their tickets so that the daily cost of those tickets reduce as you add more days. Universal Studios yearly passes are now the cheapest bulk pricing deals available. You may even discover that an annual pass costs the same as a 4 or 5 day park ticket. And with the yearly pass, you'll be able to take advantage of discounts on all Universal hotels, food, souvenirs, and even parking. When purchasing an annual pass, you must now consider this. It provides automatic park-to-park access. This will cost you more if you purchase a single or multi-day ticket, and purchasing an annual pass is something that you should consider if you want to visit Universal for a second time within the next 12 months. Now, this might be a huge money savings, and if your family's like mine and they love to plan trips ahead of time, keep in mind that the lower price yearly passes include blacked out times, so you'll either have to plan your vacation around those dates or get a more expensive annual membership. Just a quick reminder that any theme park ticket purchased through Universal is non-refundable. Within the park, you can upgrade to a lengthier multi-day pass or even an annual permit. Go ahead and contact guest relations before leaving the park to upgrade your ticket and pay the difference. Attempt to visit during the off-season. If you can visit the theme parks during the off-season, you will have a better in-park experience with fewer crowds and save a lot of money. Hotels and flights are frequently much less expensive. However, during their off-season, Universal offers some very incredible prices. The slowest months are now typically late fall and late winter. Have you ever experienced an off-season trip to Orlando? How cheap was it? Take advantage of any additional savings that may be provided within the park. AAA members, for example, receive a 10% discount on dining inside the park. Bring your membership card to receive that discount, and there are also other discounts available to American Express card holders. Their benefits constantly change, so check out the Universal app to see what discounts are available during your trip. American Express also has a separate lounge for card members where you can relax and enjoy complimentary food and drinks. This is only applicable if you have a multi-day or annual pass. Buy your keepsakes ahead of time. The park is brimming with high-priced t-shirts, toys, and Harry Potter stuff. You can save a lot of money by purchasing most of that stuff before leaving for your vacation and packing it in your suitcase. When you get to the hotel, you can surprise your kids with that stuff and they will be just as pleased. If you have a car, you can check out Walmart or Target in the Universal City neighborhood. They have some fantastic items available, such as Harry Potter merchandise and other merchandise, for much less than you would actually pay for inside stores. If you plan to buy your stuff after reaching your vacation stop, then hold up, buy them before you leave. Bring a backpack and hire a locker. Now, I recommend taking a backpack with all the necessities for the day. This is especially important if you're going on a water ride or know that temperatures will fluctuate throughout the day, such as hot during the day and cool at night. You'll probably want to pack some jackets and sweatshirts, a bathing suit or rain poncho, sunscreen, and other items that will cost considerably more if purchased in the park than if you brought them from home. You can now hire a locker for the entire day for roughly $14, and those lockers can be opened and closed at any time without additional fees. Carry some food and a refillable water bottle because full picnic lunches are not permitted. However, you are permitted to carry light snacks, and the rules governing what constitutes a light snack are somewhat ambiguous, so you may easily create a dinner out of those light snacks. Even if you carried a small sandwich or something, I believe you would be permitted to enter the parks. Food prices are extremely high within the theme park. I mean, after all, it is a theme park, and food is usually pricey regardless of which theme park you visit. However, carrying your food can save you a lot of money in the long run. If you carry a refillable water bottle, you can purchase cold water at any drink stand. Fountains around the park make it easier to remain hydrated, especially in that Florida heat. You should check out the Coke Freestyle program if you're a huge soda consumer. You can get a Freestyle cup, which allows you to enjoy free refills throughout the day. And you can choose from over 100 flavors, including Slim. Remain at a premier Universal hotel to get express passes. Consider driving instead of flying into Orlando. Driving is substantially less expensive, especially if the expenditures are shared among several people. You can also bring as much luggage as your vehicle will allow instead of paying for additional airline baggage costs and airport parking expenses. Do you prefer traveling by plane or car? Let us know in the comments. If flying, plan ahead of time. For the best savings, book as long in advance as possible. Also aim to plan your flight during the week and preferably outside of the high season, June to August. Make use of a service like Kayak to compare multiple flights. The park is least congested between early September and late November. The park will be less busy at this time and the weather in Orlando will be much more tolerable. You should start looking into hotels to ensure that you get the best possible rate. And don't forget to look into vacation packages. Vacation packages, including airfare and a stay at a nearby hotel, are readily available from Universal. Also, you can look up specific hotels online to see what discounts they are currently offering. Join their email list to get access to exclusive offers. The Cabana Bay is an excellent Universal Resort hotel. To begin, the cost is reasonable, typically hovering around $100 per month. Second, there is a shuttle service to the theme parks that are both convenient and cost-free. Since parking is $25 per day and lift rides can add up quickly, this is a huge help. Finally, you can enter the parks an hour earlier. Cafeteria-style dining is available, as is a Starbucks, so you can grab a bite before hitting the theme parks without breaking the bank. On days when the theme parks are closed, you can relax in the giant pool and float down the lazy river while enjoying a drink from one of the many poolside bars. Do you prefer booking your tickets before reaching your destination, or is that like you exploring hotels? We must always plan first and create a budget before we go on any trip anywhere. That way we will know what our limit is and we will enjoy within our capabilities. This was all on how to save money at Universal Orlando. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tell us in the comments what your budget for a trip to Universal Orlando is. And we'll see you in the next one.